Hello everybody, welcome to your Monster Train Morning Commute. My name's SlowWolf, and today we're going to do the daily challenge. Yesterday, we actually did relatively well. I'm not sure exactly where I ended up, but we ended up at 26th, about 10 hours in, which is a good place to be. But let's see how we ended up completely. We ended up 62nd. Not bad. We were in the top 100. I'll take it. You know, we're good Monster Train daily players. No one's played it yet, but yesterday I do know that Emoji did try. It got pretty far. Didn't beat our score, but definitely beat the whole daily. So, good job, Emojo. Now, that said, let's see if we can do well today. Again, we got the Rector Flicker and we got the Stygian Guard. Combination that I'm okay with. I like the Rector Flicker, although I feel like I'm getting to know him less and less the more and more I play him. I felt like I had him down pat. I was wrong. Protect the Pyre. Your Pyre is big and strong and tough and yay. Junked up, you have a bunch of garbage in your deck, and everything has multi-strike. Interesting. The everything has multi-strike means that everything is far more deadly than it would normally be, so we're going to have to see how that goes. Resin removal, all that stuff, that could be interesting. Does resin removal remove stats of some kind? Remove all debuff effects and all buff effects from... Maybe, but I doubt it. Let's see. Whenever a card with Consume is played, deal 30 damage to the front enemy unit. Do we have a lot of Consume? Yeah, we have Purge. I'm not sure if that's exactly the same thing. In fact, I'm pretty sure it's not. Also, you forgot to take a look at the freaking daily, didn't you? Okay, so we know we have Temperate, Current Rank and Limbo, Current Rank 1, yeah. Okay, whoa, a little too fast. So we got Seraph at the very end. Dealing with Arcus. We don't know what kind. Oh, yeah, Daedalus. Again, we don't know what kind. That's fine. Big think. We've taken the merchant one, so that way we can have a little bit more freedom in terms of what we pick up here. And then out of these, look, I love the idea of a little bit of harvest going on. You know what I mean? Like making this guy hit twice and, oh, you killed my guys in front. Prepare to get absolutely destroyed. Sounds like a plan. Now, what doesn't sound like a plan is Spikes 3, but we'll manage, hopefully. This is a situation where we set up on the bottom floor, 100%. You can die and I'll be pleased about it. You're up here, huh? I find that lame. We are going to do this, though. So we will get the kill there where I need it to be. You're going to live, if I let you. Let's not let you. We hit you with that, you're dead, and we hit you with this, you're dead. Okay, cool. How are we doing here? We've removed spikes, but everybody's still dying. Well, I guess we set up on the next floor. Or we have to kill this guy because we don't want to take damage. But we've got armor on our dude, so it doesn't matter. Look, it doesn't matter how I set this up, sadly. This guy's burnout 1, he's just going to die. Also, your constant healing was a bit of a nuisance. I am going to go ahead now and put out this guy again. You thought you would live. You will now die. Now, did we get rid of a lot of our things? No, we did not. We have not had the energy, really, to make that happen. Hollow Drippings is interesting. Wicklash is interesting again, especially because we have multi-strike that's effectively damage plus 20. I actually like that a lot. Out of these... okay. I want my stuff to die, and I want their stuff to die. I think that Crypt Builder has a bit more play, because we have the Forgotten Power spell. We can discard our stuff whenever we want. At this point, do we want to look for Stygian creatures or Remnant creatures? I think that the Remnant banner has maybe a bit more going on for us, but more importantly, our spells could use some buffs. I would like to have it so that I could get molded on demand. I would like to have Crypt Builder be stronger. I think that that kind of determines my choices here, because we don't have any good creatures yet. You hit like a truck. Seriously, like 40 HP is one thing. 50 damage for existing is another one. 20 magic power and consume. Not sure how I feel about that one. Permafrost is a neat one here. I think that if we hold on to resin removal, we can go ahead and use it when it's appropriate. Reroll. There we go. Hold over. That's kind of what I'm looking for right here. Thank you. And then plus 10 magic power on Crypt Builder to make it actually hit like the truck that it is. Excellent news. And if I can make the other molded cost nothing, that'd be sick. Why not? So we spent all of our money making a fairly powerful deck already. At the start of the battle, enemy units are everywhere. Okay, that's not good. But they don't have spikes. So let's see how much damage they do. Alright, so these guys are going to start off at 5 times 2, 3 times 2. By the time they get up here, they're going to do 6 damage. These guys are definitely going to hurt. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set you here and you in front. You're going to be up here to be my goalie for today. And I need to do this to avoid the majority of the damage. This comes with its own problems. I'm not sure if you've noticed. I have to think about that one. Like, the problem here is that we're not killing enough stuff. Shame. But at least we managed to stop the majority of the damage that we were about to take there. Okay, molded. Grab back this guy. Stuff him down. Up here, you got burnout? Not a problem. Oh, what have I done? What? I killed my own person. I didn't even know I could misclick that badly. Okay, so this is the final wave here, huh? You take this. We bungled up. We're gonna take lots of damage. And we didn't do any damage to the boss. Okay, molded with holdover at long last. Look, this is a big hitter right here. So I'm very pleased to put this one out. And you're already dead. Like, this is insane. She's an absolute carry on her own. I should have gone for the reforming one. It's fine. It happens. Entombed Explosive is interesting. Hallowed Drippings is pretty cool. But I think we're going to skip in this one instance. Then out of these, you're offering me a second Crypt Builder. I'm not saying no. So we can definitely double down on these things. Are there any artifacts I want? There are a couple. I'm probably going to go ahead and aim for that artifact as a result. Now, this is neat. Because we do have a lot of burnout that's starting to trickle in. And if we manage to find the ability to go that route some more, that'd be excellent. So, rare, awoken, draft pick. Sure. Man. Sadly, I was really hoping for a different one. I was hoping for a hell spike of some kind. So, not exactly what I was hoping for there. Sadly. Maybe I should have gone for the Hellhorned one instead. So, these guys have damage shield now. You should live. Especially if I do this. Alright, cool. Yeah, this is definitely how we want to make this one happen. You know what? I've got the ability. Let's start purging these things a little bit, dude. Again, I've got the ability. Let's purge one of these things. Dude. Okay, now here, sadly, you seem to be in a pickle, I believe is what this is called. Okay, molded. Let's grab Our Lady of the House again, because she rocked this place. 100% and absolutely. You're not going to be able to kill that thing before it kills you. Especially if I do this. And then we can get rid of another calcified ember. This is where we're purging calcified embers. Something fierce right now. Molded. I don't know, grab this one. Look, remove this, freeze him for a little bit of extra damage. It's so close to that first floor kill. You're still very dead, though, my friend. So we managed to make it through. Second floor boss kill with no additional damage to the pyre. It's okay. Wickless recruitment is neat, but gifts for a guard. It's one of those spells that I look at, I'm like, ah, why do you have to apply consume to those spells? Like, I want to use my spells again and again and again, please. I'm gonna pass, sadly. I don't want any of those. Lady of the Reformed could be interesting. I think that the Paraffin Enforcer here makes the most sense. I've got a plan. I've got a plan. It's a 3-creature plan, and I think that it works out nicely. That said, I think we need to feed the beast here. We're going to go down this way. We're going to see what happens to this Remnant Banner. It's a Legion of Wax. It's the ultimate goalie. It's the ultimate goalie. We can even give it large stone. We don't need to, but man, it'd be funny if we did. Upgrade unit with +10. Look, you add that to a Legion of Wax, and you're never really sad. It's already got multi-strike, so like, why not? And can't gain armor 2 is not helpful. Large stone is not going to help our Paraffin Enforcer and Lady of the House combo that's going off right now. It does, however, make this Legion of Wax an absolute menace. So what do I mean by combo? What I mean is that the Paraffin Enforcer is going to go ahead and smack things twice, right? Which makes the Lady of the House stronger. And every time the Lady of the House dies, I bring her back, and then the Paraffin Enforcer continues to work with that. It's a good time. This is just an absolutely strong as heck creature. That is going to be a remarkable goalie for the rest of time. I think at this point we're happy to remove the Train Stewards and start normalizing our deck and really like removing a lot of the jank that's currently going on. What do I mean by that? I don't mean jank in the good way. What I mean jank in this case is literally just, hey, this deck, it's not working like, you know, buttery smooth right now. It's a bit of a problem. So, we can even apply Burnout to our guy here and make him a monster. This is not a good plan. This is not a good plan. We need a lot more resurrection to make this work properly. But I feel like it's a workable option. Okay? Get zapped. You have to go up here. You have to go down here. Right on, dude. Molded. We have to get the Lady of the House back. Now, this removes your spikes, which is something at least. We can put Wicklash on you to keep you alive a little bit longer. We can freeze you. And then that's that, really. I'm casting the Molded just to make sure that we keep getting it next time. We're removing a Calcified Ember. If you die, I think that's the way it's got to be, friend. We're casting the Reform just to make sure it's, you know, back in our hand next turn. Cool. This dude is super uber dead. Yeah, it works. The only thing I want right now is hold over on our +7 energy in the first turn of battle. Well, I don't mind if I do. But I would really like to be able to just... I mean, Wicked Blaze is pretty cute right now. An additional +10 damage as well is just nasty because it's an additional +20, really. What I want is to have the Wicklash on holdover as well. I think that would be super, super handy. You know what? Out of these, I don't think we need any. Okay. Let's go down this route. I did say just now that it's like our spells that need the help right now. Upgrade a spell to remove consume. It's not an issue right now. Upgrade a spell to have +20 magic power and consume. I've got an epic magic hammer. Reduce the spell cost. Wicked Blaze could obviously be reduced a little bit and make me happy. That's fine. Reroll. Maybe we get holdover. No, we got double stack, and that works. That works okay. I don't mind Wicklash having a double stack. That makes it a little bit easier to kind of work with, and I would like to just add another one to my deck at some point. You take that, so you're both at 160 damage, but at least one of you keeps coming back like a cat that doesn't want to go away. And then we got a new thing here. So the hook, or the trapdoors. The hook is absolutely phenomenal. The hook is super, super good in this case. It's literally just you deal X times 2 damage, where X is the number of turns that they're dazed. Plus, hold on, no. Let's do the mathematical formula again. Yeah, no, that works. I think. Yeah, X times 2 damage, right? Where X is the number of turns that you're dazed, times the amount of damage that your pirate does. It's powerful. It's powerful. It's a very powerful time. They get more multi-strike, huh? They get more multi-strike? Are you sure that's fair? Multi-strike 3. Calm the heck down, dude. Shame I can't use Wicked Blaze for anything. I could do this, but it'll legitimately just add 1,000,000 damage to them, so I'm not going to. Uh-oh. Here. Legion of Wax, you're up. We need to Molded. And I'll cast 2 of these, because it doesn't matter. How are we doing up here? You're not dead yet, huh? Okay, so what I am going to do is apply Wicklash. Resin removal. Not that it works. And we're grabbing the Lady of the House again. Then I'm going to come up here and make sure that this person takes enough frostbite damage that they're super toast. You're dead now. Excellent news. Okay, we reform just to keep it in our deck. Up you go. Forever and ever. And you might as well stay here. I need to start getting rid of these dregs. They're currently causing me issues. Molded, because you can. It's a train steward again. What a time to be alive. I'd be tempted to do that if it actually got the kill. So we end the turn. So the entire floor is dying, and there's very little I can do about it. Very well. I'll just keep it in the deck. It's fine. You can go bye-bye, and I'll be quite pleased about it. Shame we couldn't find Wicklash anytime sooner, huh? See, that's what I mean. Like, Wicklash really could use some help right now, existing. You're very dead, though, so that's good news. I will go ahead and remove the calcified ember from my deck. I think we're almost out of those. But this guy is thrashed. Like I said, this guy is an absolute goalie. Whoever makes it through the first floor does not make it through the second. Do I need Spell Weakness 1? Not really. I'll skip it for the money. Intent on Death does not really help us at all. And then neither does any of this. Big skips for just money at this point is fine. Do I want artifacts? Yes. Do I want to double up a card? Yes. Having a second Wicklash in the deck right now would make my deck a little bit smoother. I want that. I want that something fierce. Give it to me. Additionally, the Horde. Units cost a bunch cheaper. Dude, yes. I'll 100% will take that. Now, that said, lose 25 fire health, get some coins. That's totally fine. We have not lost fire health since that one fight. I'm in an okay spot as a result with this. Let's go ahead and fight Arcus. So, Arcus here could absolutely wreck our face, but does not have the spellcasting one. Thank goodness. So, what's the trick? Yeah, they have days 3 years. That doesn't bother me as much as you might think it does. Excellent news. Okay, you come out for free. We remove this from the game. Everything here is dead. Look, the Steel Pulley Claw sadly does nothing for us. You just Die, please. And then if you could come out here and eventually attack him a couple of times, that'd be solid. Yup. Okay. Resin removal's in our hand now. Excellent news. If you could just come up here and do your thing. Hold over just to make sure it's a thing that happens. As good a time as any. Like... Okay. Just in case, grab the lady of the house, right? Slam her down. Do you need to cast any other spells? No? Remove a calcified ember. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I'd say get the dregs continually out of your deck. You don't want them. Yeah, okay. Wicked Blaze. Your burnout is fine so far, so I'm actually quite okay with that. This can grab us another one of these. We grab another one of these. Sadly, we can't make it do anything bad unless if we use our resin removal. You know what, actually? I got a good feeling about this. Become attacked. Is that a worthwhile use of my time? Maybe not, but like, you know, whatever, dude. Might as well mold it. Look, if you're going to give me access to a dreg that I can use to just attack you with, I'm going to try it. This actually is fine. We can avoid some damage this way just by getting a kill there. Yeah, okay. It's the penultimate one. So Wicklash needs to come out on this dude. 100%. We get this. Lady of the house is back out again. Oh no, dazed! Not for long! Okay, we want to remove this if at all possible, and heck, you know what? If we can just put in as much extra damage on this person right before the fight really starts as possible, that'd be solid. Wicked Blaze is not going to help us right now. We can remove the Calcified Ember and just call it a day at that point. Now, Arcus with multi-strike is horrifying, but we managed to make it through, and I'm very pleased about that. Now, remove all burnout and debuff effects from a unit is strong. Apply 3 and burn out 1 to units. And Siren's Song. Look, there's an argument to be made for Wickless recruitment. So that way we can, like, put that on our champion. But between the two Wicklashes, we haven't had that problem. At all. Now, do we go for extra width? There's an argument to be made for that, so that I can at least put out a dreg that dies every turn, and that way we can get some extra harvest damage out there. But the other thing is that we can use it to fit a character on the same floor as Legion of Wax. And so I am going to go ahead and make that happen, so that way when our first floor dies, for any reason, we can actually put our champion on that same floor. Now, we can go to remove more cards. Have we got rid of all the calcified embers? We have. So at this point, for removing cards, it's dregs, really. If you go down this side, we can double up on stuff. And you know what we can double up on? Wicklash. I heard Wicklash is pretty good. Wicklash, pretty good. Let's go down this route. I've got a good feeling about doubling up on more Wicklash. Wicklash. Alright, so Hellhorned, Umbra, Hellhorned. Let's see what I do with them. It's Rage 3. Skip. Like, I don't want the card in my deck. What about Umbra? Skip. I don't want the card in my deck. But the train collapses. Oh no. Look, I don't mean to be holistically rude here, but that was a bit of a bust. So what do I go out here for? More harvest or more big? Obviously more big. We should have, like, if we had done Rector Flicker and then the bigs, I think we'd be solid. We wouldn't need the harvest so much. So, 400 coins, they restore all the health when they move up a floor. Okay, so we have to kill them on the first floor, or prepare to take a lot of damage. We've got an excellent fucking start. Like, actually an excellent start. Need to come up here. To only take an 88, huh? But this entire floor is dying. So the question is, do we use still Pulley Claw? And the answer is yes. We got the Legion of Wax back. Yeah, Burnout 1, you'll sort yourself out before everything's said and done. So that's fine. The other huge bonus to this right now is the amount of harvest triggers that this guy's getting. So I am going to go ahead and use Molded. We got back the Legion of Wax. It's going to stay in my hand for right now. Sweet, that thing's super dead. Okay, we Wicklash again. Wicked Blaze. What's currently in my discard pile right now? Legion of Wax is again. No, that's my discard pile. What about my consume pile? Lady of the House. We can get the Lady of the House back. I will do that, actually. She's big and tanky now. We have to cast this every turn. You're useless. Cool. I would like this to die a little bit faster, honestly. But yeah, okay, that works. This is fine. It's not enough of them dead. Okay, is there a way to get this to work? Oh wait, we're straight up killing him. I didn't even realize we were straight up killing him. Never mind then. All the debuffs and buffs are gone. Enjoy. Do we have anything in our discard pile that I can use to just get a little bit extra damage out? Perfect. Hey, have you heard about our, I don't know, molded operation? Look, I did not expect that our Harvest Man would be hitting quite as hard as he did. That was impressive. Nicely done, team. Okay. We've gotten this far. Did I like that? Man, I don't know. I don't know if I liked that. I kind of enjoyed the Legion of Wax on a different floor, but that did really make the Rector Flicker kind of really pop off, which is really sick. Do we need to upgrade our creatures? Honestly, there's 2 creatures in our deck that could use the upgrades. Maybe. Spells-wise, we're pretty much set. The main thing right now is that I'm looking at this, I'm like, I wish I could remove stuff. And there is that option down this route. There's also the option to double up a card, and that could mean, like, I don't know, a fourth Wicklash. Just an entire playset of Wicklashes. Just constantly Wicklashing for forever. I think that going down this route for the removal alone is actually quite worth it. So the Train Steward needs to go, and the Dreg needs to go. Ideally, I remove both the other Dregs as well. Now, as far as doubling up on cards, there's an argument to be made for another Legion of Wax, but there's no need for it, really. Let's see what spells we can get first. Permafrost, Magic Power and Consume. Spell cost -1. Steel Pulley Claw could cost 1 less, and I'd be quite pleased with that. And giving a Permafrost might be handy. But, like, 20 Magic Power and Consume? Purge a card. Let's purge the Dreg. And the Dreg. And, the Flash Freezes are okay. I actually don't mind them being around in the deck. They're great for poking that backline to keep some things alive when I need to in a pinch. So I'm okay with that. Reroll, see if we get lucky. Holdover. Interesting. We could get a second Molded with Holdover. That is absolutely unnecessary. Having resin removal with Holdover could be cute, but doesn't do very much. It doesn't help us at all, sadly. So what about the -1 spell? What about the -1? The -1 on Wicked Blaze makes it, you know, molded but better. I don't think there's any reason to spend money here anymore. Now, as far as doubling up goes, give me the fourth Whiplash, dude. It's an excellent card in our deck. Then out of these, extinguish abilities trigger an additional time. We don't have that. When you play a third card of the turn, draw one. Yeah, we'll gain 5 gold when an enemy dies. That's not going to give me enough points for it to be worth it. Do I spend the money for other artifacts? No, we're kind of set. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go ahead and count 810 more points on top of my score here. That'll be great for tiebreakers. And let's see what we can do about killing Seraph as early as we can. You're going to need to be my super goalie, dude. Now, if I put you out here, are you going to die? Not today. Okay, here's where things get interessant. Cast this every turn you can. Frostbite him just for the extra damage. Okay, do we have... Okay, we got Molded. Now, this is not the one that I have to worry about casting spells on the same floor. So, like, you know, put out the Lady of the House, dude. Kill off the guy with the triple strike? Is that even doable? Jeez, holy cow, they are hitting like trucks. The trick here is to make sure that you keep this guy alive as long as you possibly can, right? So, Lady of the House isn't worth me spit. I was going to say, how is this not doing enough damage? But, like, you know, stuff happens. Yeah, that entire floor is doomed. Excellent news. Okay. We're doing 55 3 times. Yes to this. Get the Lady of the House out again. Burn out 6 right now. We don't need to mold it. Now, what I could do is Molded, and then put the Whiplash onto the big guy. One thing I know I can do, though, is double Flash Freeze. That saves us a lot of damage on our main man here, which is important. I think we're going to go ahead and grab our Legion of Wax again, stuff him out there, and toss the Whiplash on him. Oh, wait, we didn't kill the top floor? Are you kidding? Oh, no! I didn't realize he was going to be so weak to that. Okay, cool. Well, now we have 2 things we need to kind of keep Whiplashed at all times. Lady of the House comes out again, does her thing, and kicks some butt. Just keep tossing this on him, man. And removing the sap from everybody here would be excellent. I should have been doing that this whole time. Final wave. This will not be nearly enough. It's 40 damage, dude. It's a lot of damage. I'm not sure if you've noticed. She's not taking any of it. Wowza, if that's the case. Really rough stuff. Let's try to fix that, shall we? So, Rector Flicker is going to come out again. Has to. We Whiplash him, and the world is ours. Okay. Yeah, this first chunk hurts, but then once we eventually make it through the Harvest person, really bad fight, honestly, on our part. I can't understate how badly that went. It's half the number of points I was hoping for. Half. We took so much damage from that one wave that made it through the top because I overestimated our Legion of Wax. Half the points I wanted out of that. That cost us at least a couple hundred places. Has to have. So back to the challenge. Let's see how we did. 183rd. Oh, dude, that hurts. That last fight killed us. If I hadn't I overestimated the dude. Alright, so how did this guy do? How did this friendly person do in getting their run up and running? Huh? How'd you manage? So you went for the full harvest. Interesting. Cold Celia, Entombed Explosive, 2 Icy Silophytes with spell weakness, another Icy Silophyte with large. Ice Storm with holdover that does 55 damage plus whatever else stuff needed to be done. Yeah. Okay. So you went the full spell route and it worked for you. Congratulations. I did not think that Vein would immediately work. So I went for the early power, which worked for a while, but then, oh my gosh. 8th turn? 6th turn? Dude, this guy wrecked. Yeah. What can I say? With multi-strike, that amount of spell weakness must have been something to behold. Triple multi-strike means you have 3 spell weakness per Icy Silophyte that hit there. You couple that with an Ice Storm that is 55 each. Like, yeah, that's a lot of damage. It's a lot of damage, especially if it's got Gift of a Guard tapped on top of it. My only question here is, how on earth did this person manage to get the spell weakness off and then hit with the 1 or 2 Crypt Builders they had in their whole deck? Because there's no way to get them back. Like, those things had to hit, and they had to hit, like, as hard as possible. And there's something I'm missing here, for sure. They also went for Trap Shoot, where we did not. I felt in this case that it was absolutely unnecessary. I really like the Trap Hook. The hook just does so much damage, and it kills it straight up. At least the Trap Door is neat, because it slams them down, and then you can harvest off of them, I suppose. I have to think that there's a way to make the Burnout version of this deck work really, really well, and I just didn't find it in time. Thank you, everybody, so much for watching. I hope you folks enjoyed yourselves. If you did, be sure to let me know. Subscribe. Like and dislike the video. It's your choice. And use this to power your own Monster Train morning commutes. I'll see you folks in the next video. Goodbye. Oh, I forgot about hotkeys. Now it's goodbye.